All right, look, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I am a self-proclaimed nerd. I mean, there are definitely nerdier out there, but when it comes to video games and anime, I'm a bit of a connoisseur, all right? I do get stuck on certain games or certain animes for probably longer than I should, but hey, don't we all? Now look, I've been I've been on the search for other games to play. Now I still play Overwatch 2, still play Rocket League, all the greatest hits, but it's fun to branch out and play something that I normally wouldn't, even if it's a genre that is not necessarily something I play super often. So I've decided to make a series. This will be the first video where it is me finding great or the best games on Steam that hopefully you haven't heard of, or maybe you've heard of but just haven't actually ventured out to try it yet. So here's the first one. It is called Crab Champions, and I know it sounds goofy. I trust me, I know. But man, let me tell you, it's a good time. It's a good time. If you like roguelikes, it's a roguelike. I don't know how else to tell you about that. But it is a shooter, but you are a crab, and each time you go through, depending on how far you get, you'll unlock keys, and those keys can be used to unlock new weapons, and you can just keep it pushing, try and get everything unlocked, try and have fun while you're doing it. I I did not struggle to have fun while I was doing it, let me tell you. Now, let me pull up the game for you so you can get a little taste of it. All right, so here we are. As far as I know, it's an indie game, but I also, maybe I should do more research on it, but I haven't. But 95% sure it's an indie game. And the rating on Steam is extremely, extremely positive. So let me just tell you, if you're not going to trust me, there are thousands of other people who have tried it and they love it. As you can tell, it looks pretty nice. Like, there's no ugliness to it. There aren't really a lot of glaring issues. My only complaint is if you're playing with friends and you hit return to lobby, it sends you alone back to your own lobby. But I mean, that's could just be user error. That could totally be my fault. Yeah, I mean, look at this little guy go. I am a crab and I've got a minigun. What's not to like? I'll show you here. I've already unlocked all the weapons. And just so you're aware, this is an early release game, or I don't know if it's technically a beta, but basically they are going to have a lot more stuff come out for it. Yeah, see, I'm already at 77% mastery. I've played a decent bit. Highest island reached is 120. To beat the game, you need to get to island 30. So it is very fun in the regard of, like, if you want something to become challenging, beat the game and you have the choice to either take your crowns and leave, or you can loop back and play again. Hey, if you got the time, I'd loop back because the game gets wild. Like, the game really, really pops off. And I want to say you can play with at least 4 people. I've played with 3, and it was a lot of fun. It's very hard to beat. I mean, I think the game was $10. You'd be hard-pressed to find a lot of games this quality for $10. So if you got 10 to spend, you want to burn a weekend, this is the move. Let me tell you right now, this is the move. Here, I'll just hop in. I'll hop in, we can see what's up. So as you can see, you fight things like slugs, ants, other crabs. You get gems through that. There are rocks on the field that if you blow them up, they do certain things. Down, as you can see, it sends out like a little burning ring. At the end of each round, you get a chest. It has an upgrade. Then see, like, these. This is actually interesting. I normally don't get two times, but you have different type of chests. Like random chests, it will have anything in it. These will have all, like, health or healing upgrades in it. And then there are challenges to them, as you can see, and that's because you get 2 of them if you win the challenge. We'll do shrapnel. Why not? And also, the demand for this game, like, as far as... Oh god, I was too busy talking, I almost died. Like, the strain it puts on your PC is not very high, and I have not messed with the settings, so I imagine I could make them even lower requirements. And that was not an issue until I hit, like, round 120. Now, when I hit round 120, there is so much going on that my PC, which is, like, I'm not going to say it's the best build out there, but it's quality. It was borderline struggling. So that should paint the picture of how wild this does get. And I mean, man, it's fun. Like, it is genuinely a good time. You can get, like, see, this was random, so we got a little bit of everything here. I'm honestly gonna do this just because I'm low health. I haven't found that the sentry turrets are very good, so if you're gonna play the game, feel free to try them and see if they work for you, but the, like, 1 or 2 times I've tried them, I did not get much out of it. Sure, we'll do this. Spike chest does, like, 33% max health damage when you open the chest, but it gives you, like, good loot guaranteed. I do not have that much health, so I am not able to do that. Oh god, they're gonna throw me against a launcher crab when I've got low health. This is bad. Let me just go ahead and tell you that this is not ideal. Alright, never mind. We're clear. Everything's good. Honestly, just to show you guys, I'm going to do a greed chest. So, greed chests give you, like, an insane benefit, but there's also a catch. Like, one of them is super increased damage, but your health is drastically dropped. Things of that nature. So, we'll see what I get. There are a couple greed perks that I will admit I am not a fan of, but there are others that I love having. And this is just a horde match, so I can kind of just survive. More or less the plan here. Alright. Let's see what it is. Oh. Well, I've never had this one. Might as well just take it, right? Every now and then you'll reach a shop, what you'd spend your crystals on. You can go heal over here, get some extra crystals. Don't want that. Don't want that. I'm just not risking the biscuit too heavy this time. Here's your little main shop area when you go through. If you don't like whatever you have, you can reroll. See, I do not have enough for any of those. Might do that. Let's see what this one is. Yeah. I don't melee hardly ever. Let's see how much it does. Oh. Melee does fat damage. Maybe I should melee. But I don't. We'll do speed chest. At this point, I'm probably going to... I'm not going to cut the recording, but I'm probably not going to show you all anything important until... But I will say, for me at least, if I'm going to do a long run, economy chests are by far my favorite. Because all that means is whenever you go to your little shop at the end, you can make enough money to buy, like, everything, reroll the shop, buy everything, reroll the shop. It's beautiful. And I got hit. So, there goes the flawless. You know, let's do it, right? And hey, here we go. So every 10 rounds, there's a boss. They get harder each time, obviously. The third, aka the 30th, like, level, that is the final boss where you get to choose if you want to keep going or not. I just wasn't shooting this so I could explain. Alright, the only reason why I just ran through that is because I took 2 greed perks that drastically improved. That's a key that I was talking about before too. But I basically bumped my damage way up just at the cost of my health. None of these really matter because I am not going to keep going. I just wanted to show you guys. But yeah, and then you switch biomes. I guess I'll show you this. So see, now I'm here. The next one should be like a little lava place. And then yeah, by the third one, you go and you fight the final boss. So, I mean, it's honestly a very fun game, and if you're trying to just spend a little money and have a blast, this is the move. Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Apparently you can continue your run. Yeah, there's like such a large number of just like different combos that you can do, different builds that you can make, and then depending on what gun you do, I'm sure there are specific builds that work for it, but I mean, they're gonna update the game massively. I don't know where to find it. Oh, maybe it's here? Yeah, here it is. So yeah, this is early access still, but as you can tell by looking at this, I'll get up close for you guys, there are tons of updates coming. Like, tons. So, hey man, if you're looking for a game and you don't want to spend a lot of money, you want to have fun, be guaranteed that you can put hours into this without being upset that you spent $10 on it, this is the one. So, that's really it. Just wanted to share.